Hi, everybody. Thanks for waiting so long. Sorry we weren't able to come speak about the number one pick sooner. As you all saw, we had a rather eventful evening. Um, so we have several conversations going on with other teams that I can't get into any specifics about, unfortunately. And we're just going to have to leave it there. So I know everybody's going to want to ask questions about things other than the first pick, and I just cannot say anything about any of it, unfortunately. Um, Obviously, Zion was somebody from the very beginning that I think the city related to immediately. They reacted to in a very powerful fashion. Winning that lottery was obviously a watershed moment for us as a franchise. Um, and we went through a pretty thorough process there, I think, in terms of knowing that the human part of all of that was right. Alvin Gentry and I were able to meet with Zion the night of the lottery. And we were so taken by him as a kid, as a human being, 20 minutes into it, I asked if he would mind if his parents came downstairs and sat with us, and we sat with them for about an hour and a half. This is a really, really impressive family. You'll hear me say much of this again tomorrow as well. The human element of this family is as impressive as the on-court element of Zion. It was very much a love affair for both of us right from the beginning. I think the family very much related to Coach Gentry. I'm going to say this again at the press conference tomorrow. Alvin Gentry is the only human being in the NBA that could have been in that room at that moment and delivered the message with the parents that he did in the way in which he did. He connected with them on every level. His roots in the Carolinas and the family's roots in the area, all of the players that Zion grew up being told by his stepfather, Coach Anderson, were good. Zion knows those players as being magical players. And Coach Gentry knew every one of them and could go into great detail about every one of them. And it was really a cool moment. So again, I want to keep reiterating the human part of this is at least as big as the on-court part, and all of you obviously have very high on-court expectations. Look, this is not somebody who's supposed to be the savior of this franchise. That's not what this is. This is a 19-year-old kid who's going to spend this year learning how to play winning NBA basketball. And everything that we're doing from now until the end of our time here as a franchise is going to be about long-term sustainable success. This is Drew Holiday's team. And when we made the trade that we made, or are working to complete rather, with a certain player who used to be here with Drew, we were very cognizant of the fact that this is Drew Holiday's team. And from the moment I got here on the ground, the very first conversation I had with him, I challenged him, and he has responded to it every step along the way. Zion is going to be part of learning how to win at a really high level. And at some point, if there's a time that the baton gets passed in terms of who's expected to carry us to win games, it will. That's not now. This is a 19-year-old kid. So we're going to take time with this, and it's not going to be something where I want people to just expect this is instantaneous. You know, it's amazing when you see him. He's got this just magnetic personality, and he makes everybody see such star quality that you immediately say he's the one. He's the one. He's the one because all he wants to do is win basketball games. Zion Williamson does not give a damn how many stats he puts up. He doesn't care about any individual awards. All he wants to do is win basketball games. That's all Drew Holiday wants to do. It's all anybody that we're going to invest in deeply here wants to do. And so let Zion be that kid. Don't write this like he's here to save this franchise. He's not. He's here to join this family.